everyone, and welcome to Evie's Toy House, and today we're back at it again, making Miraculous Ladybug masks. Today we're going to make a mask for Ryuko. Are you ready? Let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we're going to do is reshape the mask, and we're going to trace it out with a pencil. Once we're done, we're going to score the line here with an X-Acto knife. You should be careful here because the X-Acto knife is pretty sharp. Now we're going to cut it out with scissors. It's going to be a little bit easier to cut because of the scoring. Here it is so far. Then back with a pencil, we're going to draw some lines to help guide us when we paint. In Season 3 of Miraculous Ladybug, Kakami received the Dragon Miraculous from Ladybug. And then, along with her Kwami Long, she transforms into Ryuko, a dragon-themed superhero. Her weapon is a sword, however, she has a very special ability. She can transform herself into 3 different elements. Do you know what they are? So here's today's trivia question. Which 3 different elements can Ryuko transform herself into? Do you know what they are? If you do, comment down below. And I'll let you know if you're right at the end of this video. Alright, and here is the mask so far. We're now ready to paint. The colors that we're going to be using includes gold, red, this one's true red, and black. Let's start with the red. The red is done, now for the gold. This is going to take a few coats because the gold is thin. Here's the gold, and now finally the black. Alright everyone, and the paint is done. This mask is looking really amazing. However, just like all of our other masks, let's jazz it up with some glitter. So I'm going to be using a red bottle of Glitterific on the red part of the mask. And I really like this one because the glitter is actually very chunky. A little confetti flakes in there and looks really good. So here's a big glob of it. Just spread it out. And you can find most of the supplies that I use at Michael's or a local hobby shop crafting store. Alright everyone, and we are done. Just take a look at the mask for Ryuko. What do you think? I think it turned out really good. I just love the shape of this mask and looks pretty intimidating. So here's the answer to today's trivia question. What are the 3 different elements that Ryuko can transform into? And the answer is water, air, and lightning. Did you get it right? If you did, comment down below, I got it! And as always, if you like this video and want to see more like it, make sure to subscribe and I'll see you next time. Bye! Hi everyone, welcome to Evie's Toy House. Today we're going to be making another Miraculous Ladybug mask. So these masks are so much fun to make. Let's make a mask for Lady Dragon. Alright, let's get started. So the first thing we want to do is draw in some lines. This will help guide us when we're painting. Okay, so here is the mask so far. I think the sides match pretty well. Next, we're going to cut out this little section here. We're going to score it with an X-Acto knife. And be super careful with this because the X-Acto knife is very sharp. And this will make it easier to cut with scissors afterwards. Also be very careful here. The cardboard is very thick. And let's also line the eyes a little bit. Right, now we're ready to paint. I'm going to be using True Red, Bright Gold, and Black. Let's start with the red. I usually like to start with a larger brush to cover most of the area on the mask. And then for the smaller details, I'll switch to a smaller brush. Lady Dragon is a superhero from Shanghai. As Lady Dragon, she can transform into 8 animals. Do you know what they are? So here's today's trivia question. What are the 8 animals that Lady Dragon can transform into? If you know the answer, comment down below, and I'll let you know if you're right at the end of this video. So the red is done. It is looking really amazing. Next part, I want to do the gold. So the gold is just a little section down here. And then I'll do the black last because the black will cover up any mistakes. So where I made the mistakes here in the red, the black will easily cover it up. I don't know why, but gold always seems to be a little bit on the thin side. So we're going to have to do a few coats of this. Now for the black. Alright, so now our mask is pretty much done. Next, we're going to add some glitter. So for this mask, I'm going to add some black glitter to the black sections of the mask. And I'm going to be using Hyper Hollow. This is a super fine glitter powder. I'm going to start with some Mod Podge. Add a pretty thick layer here. Make sure that the glitter sticks. And do the same to the other side. And also the sides here. For the gold section, I'm going to add some foil flakes. So I'm going to start with some Mod Podge. Crumple up some flakes. Alright, so the gold is done. What do you think? I think it looks good. And finally, we're going to add some of this chunky glitter in red. This time we're going to add a thick layer. Alright everyone, and we are done with Lady Dragon. Take a look at her mask. So her mask is extra special. We have a lot of confetti and glitter on it. We have it in red, also in the black sections, and we got some gold foil. So I think this is a very special mask. And of course we do have to compare it with our other dragon masks. This is the one for Ryuko. We did it in the previous video and I think it still looks really amazing. So here are the two next to each other. So here's the answer to today's trivia question. What are the 8 animals that Lady Dragon can transform into? And the answer is Lady Bear, Lady Mantis, Lady Snake, Lady Monkey, Lady Eagle, Lady Horse, and Lady Tiger. So, did you get it right? If you did, comment down below, I got it! And also let me know which mask you want me to do next. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye! Hi everyone, welcome to Evie's Toy House, and today we're making another Miraculous Ladybug mask. So these masks are a lot of fun to make, and they're fun to use too. You can use them when you're dressing up or when you're doing some cosplay. So recently I made 2 dragon masks. Over here on the left side is one for Ryuko, and over here on the right side is one for Lady Dragon. And so I thought today maybe it'll be fun to make one for Dragonbug, another dragon themed mask. So let's go ahead and start. So we are going to start by penciling in some lines so that we know where to paint. And I've gone ahead and made a little paper template here so that the right side and the left side match. What I've found is that it's very difficult to get the left side and right sides matching by doing a free sketch. Alright, so the sketch is done, and it looks a little bit funny right now, but that's because we need to trim these 2 pieces off. So I'm going to use an X-Acto knife to score the cardboard. Be very careful here because the X-Acto knife is very sharp, and you could easily cut yourself. But this cardboard is very thick, so it's hard for scissors to cut without scoring it first. Now with scissors, we're going to cut these pieces out. This section is still a little tricky, but it's easier because we've already scored it. I'm going to use my X-Acto knife to finish the job. So right now I'm not too happy with the shape of the nose section, so I think what we're going to do is actually trim it upwards, so that way we have this piece out. And we also want to round off the sides of the mask. And up here, we also need to cut a little section out. Let's draw in her dots. Alright, so here is the mask so far. Let's go ahead and start painting. For the colors today, I'm going to be using True Red, Bright Gold, and Black. Let's go ahead and start with the red. So Dragonbug is created with a combination of two different Miraculouses. Do you know what they are? So here's today's trivia question. What are the two Miraculouses used to create Dragonbug? If you know the answer, comment down below. And I'll let you know if you're right at the end of this video. Next, we're going to paint the gold section. And now the black. Okay, so the mask is mostly done and I think it looks really good. So for the black dots, I want to add some black jewel square glitters. So let's get some Mod Podge on here. Nice thick layer. And add the glitter. On the gold part, let's add some gold flakes. So here's the answer to today's trivia question. What are the two Miraculouses used to create Dragonbug? And the answer is the Ladybug Miraculous and the Dragon Miraculous. Did you get it right? If you did, comment down below. I got it! Alright everyone, and we are done. So here is Ladybug's mask, all completed. We added some confetti up here and also some gold flakes along the sides. And now we have 3 of them. So over here on the left side we have Ryuko. And over here on the right side we have Lady Dragon's mask. And of course we have our newest one. So if you like this video and want to see more like it, make sure to subscribe and I'll see you next time. Bye!